Hey guys, what about all those who sinned before Christ came? So all those sins that are atoned for Christians. What about those who sinned before Christ ever died on the cross? Well, Romans tells us today, Romans 3:21 tells us, it says that now apart from the law, the righteousness of God has been made known, to which the law and the prophets testify that righteousness was through Christ. But it said there that that righteousness that God had revealed had also been attested to by the law and the prophets. What does that mean? Well, that means in the Old Testament, Isaiah talked about the Messiah, the suffering servant who would come to redeem mankind. So in the Old Testament, those who sinned entrusted themselves to God's word that a Messiah would come. An IOU, if you like. I'm going to sin, hopefully not intentionally, but they would all sin. But knowing that God's Messiah would come, God's solution would come. It's talked about in the law and the prophets, so they knew it was going to come. So what does this all tell us? It tells us that God is incredible, because it tells us later on in his forbearance he left all those sins unpunished. So all those earlier sins were unpunished and unatoned for at the point in time that they were done, and after that also. But that shows us the great and incredible mercy of God. God can wash away our sin, your sin, my sin. We shouldn't sin deliberately. Hebrews talks about that, but we need to rest on the mercy seat of God.